You're watching Action News Now. Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
Warm outside as we take this live look over Glenn County. Now, I like this kind of shot because you can see tons of green out there. It might be agricultural.
Sure. Yeah.
It might be, a little unnaturally green, but hey, it's beautiful.
Hopefully not going to burn.
Yeah.
Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Howie Gordon again with a look at our forecast.
Yeah, so we've, as much as we've even cooled down, we had a lot to go. We're still on that warm side. Winds are in and out, but overall beautiful weather. Let's break it all down. First, here's another shot in Concal. That's in Butte County, and that is looking off towards the southwest. Not as crystal clear as some of our other shots, but hey, different and equally as beautiful. So cool and breezy overnight because temperatures for the most part have been above 60 now. As we drop down below 60, and I'm talking in the valley for that matter, might be a little bit on that cool side. I think some of our strongest winds were last week, 2 days ago, and yesterday, but we're going to remain on the breezy side. We can still see those 25-mile-per-hour wind gusts. All right, here's our low temperatures. I just talked about it in the valley. So for the most part, within 60 degrees by a couple degrees below or above. So that might be a little bit on the cooler side. You get into some of those higher elevations, then we start dropping down into the 50s, the 40s, and the 30s in some spots. All right, so for tomorrow, here is what we have. Just an average day here in Northern California because we're getting back to where we're supposed to be temperature-wise after we were well above average just a week ago. Some of the higher elevations still can have temperatures in the 60s and the 70s, so I think overall comfortability looking pretty good area-wide. Okay, so storms have dipped down. They're bringing that cooler air down. They're interacting with high pressure out there over the ocean. That's spiking up our winds. Now, here's what's going to happen. We have more storms originating up there in the Gulf of Alaska, and they're going to head our way. And when these storms do, another kind of glancing blow, if you will, staying for the most part off towards our northeast, moving out of the northwest, but glancing the northeastern portion of the viewing area. And when they do that, going to spike up our winds again. At the same time, bring more of this cooler air down, thus dropping our temperatures below average for a day and a half or so before we start to warm up for Memorial Day, which probably is going to be our warmest day of the year, or maybe a couple days after that. Either way, very comfortable weather conditions. And then here's what we got. We do start to warm up for our Silver Dollar Fair. That is, for the most part, on Memorial Day. So conditions overall looking fantastic. Get out there and enjoy those corn dogs, or what were you guys talking about a moment ago?
I like the kettle corn.
Funnel cake
He
sounds
likes the
amazing.
funnel cake.
Oh,
They're both good.
Corn dogs are
really
good too. All right, thanks, Howie.